What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. A couple congrats gotta go out, man. Like, shout out to those who did get exclusive access on the Air Jordan 4 SB Pine Greens today. Now, I did do a video on those yesterday, so Army, if y'all missed the video, make sure y'all check it out. Simply because, man, like, neighborhood stores gonna have those. We see that they are on the sneakers app. They are dropping via the draw, man. But most of the spots in Chicago who do have pairs, they did not have a lot. That's the thing. Like, it's maybe, give or take, a handful of stores in Chicago that got them. But like I said, they don't have many pairs. Some got 36 pairs. Some got 30. Some got 24. So spots will have them. They just not going to have a lot of them, which is going to make this release seem a lot more limited. And as we already know, the Air Jordan 4 is pretty much like sitting on the throne as like the top Air Jordan now, man. Like, Retro 1s was there, but I feel like a lot of people are tired of the Retro 1s, and the Air Jordan 4s over the last 2 years have just been fresher. They just had, you know, better colorways, more collabs now, because at one point in time, the 1s and the 3s was getting all the love. You know, the Retro 11, they still get a little bit of love, and we gonna peep out a Retro 11 in a second, man, but the Retro 4s definitely has taken over. So, Army, again, shout out to those who did get exclusive access. I was gonna go live for those. I just had the time wrong. I thought those was gonna go live at 12 o'clock CST, but they actually went live at 12 o'clock EST. So that's my bad, Army. But again, shout out to those who did get that dub. So shout out to those who got the Air Force Ones for the low ski today, man. Like, I heard that Nike had a coupon out that they were giving out Air Force Ones for like $66. I don't know if that got anything to do with Pi Day, you know what I'm saying? But the Nike Air Force Ones were on the Nike app for $66. I've seen a decent amount of people check out on Instagram, seen a decent amount of people check out on Facebook, and seen a decent amount of people check out on Twitter. So hopefully Nike don't hit y'all with one of those, sorry, we oversold our pairs and all this and that. But I do know that the code didn't last long. I didn't try, but I did see a couple people on Twitter saying that by the time that they tried to enter the code, Nike had already clipped it. So shout out again to those who got the SB4s. Shout out to those who got the Air Force Ones for, man, $66. All right, Army, before we check these joints out, do not forget that this Friday I got a Whatnot live stream, second chance on the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined. So if y'all took an L and y'all rock with the Whatnots, again, I do have the second chance this Friday. So make sure y'all bookmark it. The link is in the description section below. I will have some merch on there. More members of the Army bought shorts yesterday. Like, I probably maybe got one 3X in the shorts, one small, one medium, a few larges, and a few XLs. Army, y'all been doing phenomenal, man. I appreciate y'all. Now, Army, let's go ahead and talk about these joints right here. We got another Air Jordan 11 low that's dropping. Every year we get a women's 11 low, we get a men 11 low, then we get the women's Retro 11 for holiday, then we get the men's. But these particular joints right here, I mean, they kind of, I don't want to say they kind of similar, but these ain't terrible. Y'all know I'm just not a fan of Air Jordan 11 lows at all, Army, but we got the Air Jordan 11 Retro low. Colorway is white university blue. This is a size 13. I want to say that these joints are dropping on April 1st, and retail on a Retro 11 lows now like what, 185, 190 now. They definitely done went up over the last couple years, Army, but we do got a size 13 and these joints right here. The box kind of remind me of like the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue box, but hey, y'all know how Nike and Jordan brand do. We got the carbon fiber print paper. This ain't elephant print style paper. That look like carbon fiber print paper down here. Then we got the joints, man. I would say that these joints are pretty plain Jane, man. Kind of give you cool gray vibes. First took a look at these, I was just like, bro, are these like some cool gray lows? That's what they kind of give you, just like a cool gray low vibe. You do got the icy blue translucent sole. You kind of got like that UNC inspired carbon fiber down there as well. White midsole. You got that cement gray going 360 with the patent leather on these joints. White mesh upper. You do got university blue Jumpman. So the colorway on the box does say white university blue, and you ain't got as much university blue as you do as far as gray, but it is some university blue in here, and on the back with the Jumpman too. So I guess they was going with the color of the Jumpmans on the box. Now, As far as these being like a summer spring shoe, I can still see these moving. Like, especially if you did take L's on the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays and you do like the Jordan 11 lows, like this is definitely a pickup for you. Now, it would be interesting if Jordan Brand would ever drop a high version of these. Like, again, not the exact shade of gray as the Cool Grays, but look at the outsole. Outsole, you got that translucent outsole for the Cool Grays. Even got like the gray little paws down there as well. You got the gray on the midsole. But like, I ain't gonna lie, this white mesh upper won't look bad with like a pair of Cool Grays. Like if they were ever to give us like a Cool Gray alternate or some of that nature and give us like a white mesh upper, kind of how it is with like the Concords, that low key may not be a bad thing that Jordan Brand doing. We honestly may see that in the upcoming years, because we know that Nike and Jordan Brand is good for giving us a low version of a shoe, and then later on down the line we got a high version of that shoe as well. So don't be surprised if we do get a high version of these within like the next 3 or 4 years. I ain't gonna lie though, Army, as much as I knock Air Jordan 11 lows, this is honestly one of the cleanest colorways that they have had in a long time as far as like the low 11s. Like I was talking to Fine Line about these, and I'm just like, man, bro, like I wasn't the biggest fan of like the gold coin lows. They had like the Concord bread lows. Like as far as just a nice, clean, sleek, everyday type of Air Jordan 11, I can definitely rock with these. Not saying that these are Vault approved, but this is, to me, one of the best Air Jordan 11 lows that they have dropped in a long time. It still give you like that spring vibe. Like I could have seen Jordan Brand dropping these around Easter time, because you do got the University Blue, you got the white, you got the little hiss of gray, man. Like I'm not saying that this scream Easter, but they have dropped some Easter inspired Air Jordan with similar colorways with like the blues and the grays, Army. So these not half bad. Y'all know I'm just not a fan of the Air Jordan 11 low. But Army, I am going to go ahead and jump on the turntable, give you guys an up close personal look at the Air Jordan 11 low cement gray. Then I'm going to jump back in front of the camera to end the video off. All right, Army, got the box on the turntable. We got the Jumpman. We got the University Blue Air Jordan right there. Check out the label. Label reads Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. Colorway is white University Blue. This is a size 13 and release date is April 1st on these joints. Checking out the paper, we got like, I call this a carbon fiber style paper because of the little squares. Y'all smacking the joints on the turntable. We got the Air Jordan 11 Low Cement Gray. Again, these are smooth, bro. High knees, I'm probably rocking with these, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just imagine the cherry 11s, but take away the cherry red and you put this cement gray. Like, I ain't mad at them. Check out the outsole. Outsole, you got the hits of cement gray down there. You got your University Blue in the background. You got your white Jumpman. You got your carbon fiber down there. Flipping it back up, you got the white midsole. I do think that this is a nice Air Jordan 11 low. It's clean, it's basic, it's simple, and that's more of my style, Army. Like, y'all already know, bro. Like, I'm just simple and a basic guy. Like, these right here, if I love retro 11 lows, like, this would definitely be an instant cop for me. You do got the white mesh upper. I love white mesh uppers on Air Jordan 11s. I just feel like that's classic, that's clean. Like, the only OG Air Jordan 11 that don't got the white is the Air Jordan 11 brands. I'm not talking about like Space Jams or anything like that. I'm just going off the Legend Blues and the Concords. But this just gives me like a clean, classic vibe. Now, of course, Army, if y'all were to rock these, man, y'all know my favorite product of all time. Make sure y'all hit it with that Rejuvenator water and stain repellent. Even hit the sock liner. I still hit the sock liner because, again, you don't want to get your sock liner dirty, especially with that white upper, that mesh on the Air Jordan 11s. You definitely want to keep that clean because it is hard. It is tough to get that mesh back to that white clean colorway. Now, Rejuvenator also has the different bristle brushes that you guys will need to purchase in order to clean mesh, in order to clean leather, in order to clean rubber. So when you do get in your sneaker cleaner solution, make sure you get in the correct bristle brushes so that way you don't mess up the materials on the sneakers, Army. And again, I do got that Rejuvenator link in the description section below. Give you 10% off at checkout, Army. Also, if you peep, they do have that little bitty hit of that University Blue right there on that Jumpman, Army. That does kind of give it that pop appeal. Like if you want to rock this with University Blue, you can. If you want to rock this with gray, you can, Army. They're giving you those options. You do got the University Blue insole as well. So that's probably why the box says white university blue instead of the cement gray. I'm not sure why they wasn't focusing on the cement gray, but they definitely was focusing on that university blue. And whenever somebody see university blue, honestly, I think it's a mind trick, because when you see university blue, you're going to instantly think of like a UNC colorway, which is going to make people want to buy a Jordan brand. So I get y'all. Checking out the heel of the shoe, we do got our baby Mario Jumpmans right there with the 23 as well. Army classic Air Jordan 11 low style right there, Army. So I'm going to go ahead and get these joints one more quick 360. Then we can jump back in front of the camera to end the video off. Now that we have seen the Air Jordan 11 low cement gray, how do y'all feel about these? Are these joints a must cop? Is this on your list for summer? Like, I can definitely see these joints moving to grade school. Like, for some reason, I feel like grade school 11 lows always sell out. Always. This is like the summertime shoe for most ladies, bro. They love to have a pair of 11 lows. Like, I know they got the yellow snakeskin joints dropping for the ladies in the summertime, man, but I can see a lot of them going with these joints too. And I feel like that university blue just gives that gray a pop. These are kind of like a combination of the Jordan 11 Columbias mixed with the Air Jordan 11 cool grays. Now, early in the video, I did look at the grays. The cool gray 11s are a little bit darker than these, but again, Army, do not be surprised if y'all see Jordan Brand dropping a high version of these within the next couple years, man. Like, I see it, especially if these do well. Like, if these sell out, I can see them definitely dropping a high version of these, Army. So if you don't like lows like myself as far as retro 11s, I say wait, because the highs are probably coming right behind these joints within like the next 3 or 4 years. So other than that, Army, no, these are not vault approved, but y'all let me know in the comment section below if y'all are rocking with the Air Jordan 11 low cements. Also, let me know if you did get a dub on the Air Jordan 4 SBs, or if you took advantage of the $66 Air Force Ones today on the Nike app. Army, I love you guys. Also, the Air Jordan 4 SBs will be on the sneakers app on the 21st via the draw, and they are dropping at skateboard shops on the 17th. So it's a couple more opportunities at getting a dub for those. That's probably a shoe that when I update my trade block, I'm probably going to look for a trade in that one, because I do want those. But like that price on them joints right now, man, I just can't budge on them. Mud's gonna get their pairs in. Stores already getting their pairs in. They selling their pairs. So I do expect the joints to go down. But I will be surprised if those SB4s do go less than $300 come release day. Like, I really would be surprised. Like, I could see them being like a $350 to $375 shoe. Could be lower depending on the size. But I know, Army, I've been saying that I got to update my trade block, and I do plan on doing that later on today. So just bear with your boy. Also, the Whatnot live stream, I do have this upcoming Friday. We doing the second chance on the Air Jordan 3 Reimagines, like I mentioned to y'all early in the video. So again, make sure y'all got that bookmark. And other than that, Army, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Air Jordan 11 low cement grays. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones, and of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like two lefts. Two lefts, cause your ass taking nail.